Shocking news comes from the South Korean military, where one of the members of the phenomenal boy band BTS, Jungkook, reportedly infected with a mysterious virus in his new assignment. This incident has caused an uproar among fans and Jungkook's military colleagues, especially because the condition occurred at a crucial moment when Jungkook was undergoing a long-awaited period of military service, WOML for the public. Jungkook, who is one of the youngest members of BTS, just started his military service some time ago. Conscription in South Korea is an obligation that must be fulfilled by every physically and mentally healthy South Korean man, including celebrities. However, an unfortunate situation happened to Jungkook. He reportedly developed a serious medical condition after exposure to an unknown virus. The virus is only known to have infected Jungkook and 2 other military personnel at his new posting. This situation instantly caused uproar among many parties, both from the military, fans, and fellow artists. The news was first made public when an unnamed military source said Jungkook suddenly fell ill a few days after undergoing basic military training at a training camp. The condition was initially thought to be a mild infection common in new military personnel who were not yet accustomed to heavy physical conditions. However, when his symptoms worsened, the medical staff at the training camp acted quickly by taking Jungkook to a nearby health facility for further treatment. Not long after, 2 other personnel who were in the same unit as Jungkook also reported experiencing similar symptoms. This immediately sparked concern among the military, especially since there was no definitive explanation as to what type of virus had infected the 3 personnel. Until now, military medical experts are still continuing to conduct research and laboratory tests to identify the virus that causes this medical condition. News of Jungkook's suddenly deteriorating health has reached the ears of BTS colleagues and their loyal fans called ARMY. Not a few are surprised and worried about this situation. Although BTS is currently on a temporary hiatus, where each member focuses on personal activities including military service, the relationship between the members remains close. A source from BTS management stated that the other members were shocked and deeply worried about Jungkook's condition. Some of them even tried to contact the military to get more information about the situation. This is very surprising. We did not expect that Jungkook, who always looked healthy and fit, would experience this condition in the middle of his military service. His colleagues are very worried, especially because they know that being in a military unit can be very challenging physically and mentally, said a representative from Bighit Entertainment, the agency that houses BTS. Not only from among fellow celebrities, fans also voiced their concerns through social media. The hashtag #GetWellSoon Jungkook immediately became a trending topic on various social media platforms. Soldiers from all over the world sent messages of support and prayers for Jungkook's recovery, wishing him a speedy recovery and continued good service. However, behind all that, there is also a deep concern about the impact of this situation on Jungkook's career and health going forward. Conscription is an obligation that must be completed by every South Korean citizen, including celebrities. Any delays or obstacles in completing this task could have an impact on the future career of a celebrity in South Korea, which is very strict in its view of the draft rules. On the other hand, the South Korean military has moved quickly to deal with the situation. After it was discovered that Jungkook and 2 other personnel showed similar symptoms of infection, the 3 were immediately transferred to a military hospital for intensive care. In an official statement issued by the military, it was stated that the 3 had been placed in the ICU, intensive care unit, for more serious medical treatment. All 3 personnel, including Jungkook, are currently in intensive care at a military hospital. We're still waiting for the results of laboratory tests to find out more about the type of virus that causes this condition. However, we assure you that all necessary medical measures have been taken to minimize the risk of further spread of the virus, a military spokesman said. To date, there is no indication that the virus has spread more widely among other military personnel. However, the military continued to take preventive measures by conducting a thorough medical examination of all personnel in the same unit as Jungkook. They have also improved health protocols at training camps to prevent the potential for further spread of the virus. However, this situation has caused concern among the public about the readiness of the military to deal with health cases in the midst of a pandemic that has not yet fully ended. Some questioned whether preventive measures at military training camps were sufficient, given that there were cases of infection that only occurred in a handful of personnel. The conditions experienced by Jungkook and 2 other military personnel inevitably sparked various speculations among the public and the media. Some speculate that the virus may be a new strain that has never been detected before, given the symptoms that appear quite serious and only infect a small number of people. Some have suggested that Jungkook's health condition may have been exacerbated by the physical and mental stress he faced during his military training. As an artist accustomed to a life full of physical and mental activities different from military life, adapting to this new environment can be a big challenge for Jungkook, even though he is known to have excellent physical condition. However, until now, there has been no official statement from the military or medical authorities regarding the exact cause of this infection. Health experts are still working hard to identify the virus and ensure that there is no further risk to the health of other military personnel. Currently, the top priority is the health of Jungkook and the other 2 infected personnel. The military hospital has assured that they will continue to closely monitor the condition of the 3 and do everything necessary to ensure an optimal recovery. Many fans and fellow artists are hopeful that Jungkook will soon recover and resume his mandatory military service. Without further ado. However, there is no exact information yet on how long Jungkook will take to recover, or whether there is a possibility that his mandatory military service will be delayed due to this condition for the army. Jungkook's health is a top priority. They have shown tremendous support through various online campaigns, hoping that the idol can soon return in better condition. As one fan put it on Twitter, "Health is the most important thing. We will always support you, Jungkook, no matter what happens." Despite the concerns, both the military, fans, and fellow artists remain optimistic that Jungkook can get through this difficult time well. He is known as a strong figure, both physically and mentally, and many believe that he will recover quickly and resume his duties as a military soldier, as well as one of the biggest stars in the entertainment world. Now, only time can answer how this situation will develop further. What is certain, however, is that Jungkook is not alone in facing this challenge. The support of his family, colleagues, and millions of fans around the world will be a great strength for him to go through this difficult time and come back stronger than ever. Rumors regarding Jungkook's health condition continue to grow rapidly, making many people even more curious and worried. Not only in South Korea, news of Jungkook's viral infection has spread to various parts of the world, given his popularity as a member of BTS worldwide. On various social media platforms, discussions about what really happened to Jungkook began to appear, and not a few connected this situation with various conspiracy theories about health.